So this week we're going to talk about 5 quick ways to engage your child's cooperation. I mean, after all, that's the number one thing that parents struggle with, is how to get their kids to do what they say, right? So I'm going to give you 5 quick tips on that, and then also talk about the benefits of each one. So the first tip for today is to give the child a choice. We're going to use the same example all week, and the example I'm using is getting your child to pick up their toys. It's just kind of a simple example that happens probably every day. So it's time to clean up the toys, and you say, Susie, Johnny, it's time to pick up your toys, and they say no. So what do? Usually you get into kind of a battle there and you overpower your child. But everything I teach you is how to empower your child, how to equip them with tools for life, how to teach them the way of life, the path that leads to happiness and good things. So resistance and overpowering and that kind of stuff doesn't equip them well for life, and there are a lot of adults out there who try to get their way by just being a bully in so many ways. So we want our kids to grow up to be able to get their needs met in a healthy way. So the first tip is to give your child a choice. Usually if they're playing and it's time to clean up, they don't want to stop. It's just like anything you're doing. If you were watching a good movie and you're right in the middle of the best part, and someone came in and said, okay, you got to turn it off now and go clean up the dishes, you'd be a little resistant as well. So by giving your child a choice, say, okay, do you want to pick up the toys by yourself, or do you want me to help you? So you want to make sure that when you give a child a choice, it's 2 acceptable choices. But this has a psychological effect on them where they feel like they're in charge and they're choosing. So it takes the focus off the task and onto their ability to choose and to control their experience. And we all desire that. We all want to have freedom and control over our own life. So by saying, do you want to pick them up now or after snack? Do you want to pick them up by yourself, or would you like me to help you? Then their mind shifts to the choice rather than the task. And oftentimes that's all it takes. So give that a try and see how it works for you. And then come back tomorrow. We'll talk about option number 2. Now, the benefits to giving a child a choice is that you teach them that they're responsible for their choices, that they can make choices, and it gives them freedom. So I hope that helps you, and we'll see you tomorrow for session number 2 on how to engage your child's cooperation. See you then.